Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make Ashton Irwin from 5 Seconds of Summer. I am going to make him exactly like this. So thank you everybody on Instagram that helped me out. This was my original. We're just making his hair a little bit darker. To let you know the amount of bands that I'll be using, the black, there's approximately 100 bands. The skin color is about 44 bands. The brown, I am going to use about 16 bands. The yellow jelly, about 8. I'm going to use olive green for his eyes. There are 2. The white, I'll be using 5 bands, and the red 4 bands. I am going to use 1 loom, and our loom is going to be in its original position with the arrows facing down. You're going to need a C-clip if you choose to put on a mouth. And I'm going to do the body parts and show you how to attach. Right now I'm going to show you how to do the arm. I'm going to do 1 and then you're going to pause the video to make yourself another 1. So what you're going to do is take double black bands and you're going to go down the loom. Doesn't matter which row of pegs you're going to go down. I'm just going to go down the right. So double black, go down twice. 1 and 2. Now grabbing your hook and a single black band, you want to wrap this around your hook 4 times. This is going to give you the effect of the end of his short sleeve shirt. So double 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You want to slide this on double black bands. So grab with your hook, support with your finger, just pinch and slide on. You want to attach this to your loom. Now switching to your skin color bands, double, you want to go down 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need a single band, skin color, and you want to cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You're ready to loop up. So you're just going to reach in and move your cap band out of the way and you're going to loop all the way to the top. So reach in, grabbing your bottom bands there, and go forward. You can remove off the loom. I have an extra hook, but if you don't have a hook, an extra one, use your monster tail if you have one. If not, you can just put it to the side like this and it should be just fine. So please pause the video and make yourself another arm. Now we're going to make the body. So you're going to need just your skin color and black. First, you want to take 3 bands of your skin color and go down once in the center. Now we'll be using just our black. You want to take double black bands and you're going to go down the side on the right from the center down to the right. Give them shoulders. Double bands from the left up to the center. And now you want to go down on the side 5 times using double bands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You want to do this on the left. The same thing, go down 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to take double bands and we want to go from the left and stretch it over to the right. When we're going to do this, we're going to make a figure 8. So instead of just going straight across, you're going to twist it so you have a figure 8. Now what we're going to do is we're going to close off the bottom here. So taking double black bands, we are going to go from the center up to the right and then center up to the left. I am just going to push my bands down. And just so you know that this figure 8, the reason for it is so it'll be this piece right here. This piece is just going to make it look like he's not wearing just a black jumpsuit. We want a shirt and his jeans. So that's what we're doing here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the center using double black bands. So just go down. Until you reach the end here in the center. And now what we're going to do is his foot, his shoe. So I'm going to show you how to do the shoe here at the bottom. So just go somewhere below and we're just going to use this bottom area. We only need 3 sections. So what I want you to do is grab your hook. Grab a single black band and wrap it around your hook 4 times. This part is going to show you the difference between his pants area where it meets the shoe area. So wrap it around 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to take double black bands and you're going to support with your finger, pinch and slide on. You're going to attach this to the loom. And now take 3 bands and go down twice. So 1 and 2. So that's 3 bands and 3 bands. Now push down and take a single band and cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So there's just 3 loops around. And we're going to do this again 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Now you're just going to loop up. So reaching in, moving your top band out of the way, grabbing your 3 bands and go forward. Loop up again and 1 more time. You want to remove this off the loom. You can place this down and now we're going to fill in on the right side all the way down. So this will be his pants using double bands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to attach the shoe on. So you're just going to slide this onto the peg and we'll do the shoe for the left side now. So grabbing your hook and a single black band, you want to wrap this around 4 times. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grabbing double bands, support with your finger, pinch and slide on, and attach to the loom. Remember, we just need 3 sections. Now grabbing 3 bands and go down twice. So 1 and 2. Grab a single and cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You want to do this again with 1 more. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to reach in and loop up. So reach in, grab your bottom 3, and go forward. You want to remove off the loom and put down, and we want to fill in the left side using double black bands for his leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now grab your shoe and you want to slide it on to the bottom of your loom. Now we're going to attach the arms. So just grab your arms, and you can, it doesn't really matter if you have it off the hook and you turn it around, it really doesn't matter which way it's going. I will show you how to fix after. But just so you know, I am, it doesn't matter, going to have the bottom part of that funny little part here in the arm facing the bottom of the loom. So I'm just going to take this arm and slide it on to the peg. Just so you know, it's on the left side. I'm going to turn it around and slide the other arm on. And I'll show you how to fix at the end. Now we're going to put some holding bands. So grabbing a single band, you want to make a triangle below your arms. Another single band and make a triangle below, and again, so this is the fourth one, and one more. So you have a total of 5. Now grab a single, and you want to cap the end in the middle 3 times. So just push your bands down, grab a single, and go around 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. This is what you should have. We're ready to loop up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to start in the section and loop up these bands, and then I'm going to loop up the legs. So I'm just going to loop the 3 sections. So reach here in the bottom, move your cap band out of the way, and you want to grab your top 2 bands, which should be going to the center. And I grabbed a cap band. Sorry about that. Just going to move these out of the way so I can see, and reach in, and they should be going to the center. Reach back in, grabbing the next 2, and they should be going to the left. Reach back in, grabbing the next 2, and they should be going up to the right. Now I'm going to loop up on the right, then the left, and then I'm going to complete the center. So just reach in the bottom. Again, I'm on my right, and I'm just going to go straight to the top. When you get to this part on the loom where we looped from the center up to the right, you want to make sure that when you reach in, you're going to find these bottom bands. So you want to move all those bands out of the way, grabbing the double and going forward. Now you just want to push away your holding bands. You don't want to catch them, so just go in between them and go forward. When you get to the arm, just pull the arm out so you can see, and grab the bottom 2 bands that are your shoulders. And now we're going to do the left. So reach in at the bottom and loop forward. Again, when you get to this section, make sure you're moving all the bands out of the way and you're just grabbing those bottom 2. Going to move the arm out of the way, grabbing the bottom 2, your shoulder bands. And now we're going to do the center. So you've already looped up 1 section, so just grab the next section and go forward. When you get to the neck, you want to reach in and grab those 3 bands that you used, the skin color, and loop forward. Now he's ready to remove off the loom. I'm just going to remove a leg first because this is where a lot of the tension is, and you might want to use your hook. I'm just going to reach in at the neck area and remove him right off the loom. This is what he looks like, and I will show you how to fix at the end. If you'd like, you can place him at the bottom of your loom, or if you have an extra hook or your monster tail. And now I'm going to show you how to do the head. So just so you know, to do his head, I'm going to be using the brown, some yellow jelly, 2 olive green for the eyes, pick the colors that you'd like, some skin color bands, and 2 white bands. Right now what I'm going to do is take a single yellow and a single brown. I'm going to go from the left up to the center. Again, single yellow, single brown, and go from the center down to the right. Again, single yellow, single brown, and go down once on the right and on the left. Single yellow, single brown. Go down once on the left. We're going to switch to double brown and go down once on the right, double brown, once on the left. Double brown, go down once in the center. Now we're going to switch to our skin color bands, and we're going to use double bands and go down twice on the right. 1 and 2. On the left, 1 and 2. We're going to close this off. So double bands, we're going to go from the left down to the center, and then center up to the right. You want to fill in the center using double bands and go down the middle here. Double bands, you're just completing the middle. So 4 times. Now we're going to put a holding band. So take a single yellow and you want to make a triangle on the second pegs going down. In the next section, we'll be doing the eyes. So grab the color band that you'd like to have for his eyes and wrap this around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have 4 loops. Grab a single white and go around twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. Let's do the other eye. Wrap it around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab a single white and go around twice on either side. 1, 2, 1, and 2. You want to grab a skin color band and you want to slide these eyes on. Support with your finger, pinch, and slide on. Pinch, and slide on. Attach the 3rd peg on your left going down to the 3rd peg going down on the right. You can take your hook and just separate the eyes to either side. And now we need 2 more holding bands. So skin color, you want to go below the eyes and make a triangle. 1 more below and make a triangle. Now what we're going to do is just the hair pieces here, and we're going to make 4 of them. So you want to grab a single yellow and a single brown and just go, we're going to use the bottom of the loom. Single yellow, single brown. Take a brown and cap the end 4 times. 1, 2, and 3. I'm so sorry, 3 times. Just 3. We're going to do this again below. Single yellow, single brown, go down once. Grab a single brown and cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do this again. Single yellow, single brown, and go down once. Take a single brown and cap the end 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We just need one more. So a single yellow and a single brown. I'm just going to use another spot. It doesn't matter where. Single brown and cap the end. 1, 2, and 3. We're ready to loop up, but after looping, we're just going to leave on the loom until we're ready to use. So just reach in, moving your cap band out of the way, and go up. Next one. Next one. Now I'm just pushing my bands down just to make it a little bit easier to find and loop up. We're ready to attach the body. So before you attach, just make sure that this is the back with all these extra bands sticking out here. You want to make sure that that part is facing the bottom of your loom and you don't have them upside down. Just slide at the bottom on the chin area. And now we're going to loop up. So I'm just showing, so I'll move his body out of the way. Reach in and grab the top 2 bands. Oh, my body came off, so it's okay. I'm just going to put him back on and push down. Reach back in and grab the next 2 bands, and they should be going up to the right. Reach back in, the next 2 should be going to the left. Now I'm going to loop up all the way on the right side to the top center. So reach in and go forward. We'll add the hair pieces on after. Just reach in and move your holding bands out of the way and go to the top. Now we're going to loop up the skin color bands and stop where the brown starts. So reach in on the left and go up 1 and 2. Now grab one of your pieces, just remove off the loom, and you can give it a push up. Reach in where your brown starts, move this eye band out of the way, and you want to grab your bands up, and before making a teardrop, you just want to slide this piece on. So now it's attached, and then make a teardrop. Grab another piece off the loom. We're going to do the same thing to these bands here. Reach in, holding band, move it out of the way, and slide on. Grab another piece off the loom, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to slide it on these bands here at the top. Bring the bands up and slide on and make a teardrop. Now we're going to loop up the center, and the last piece we're going to slide on where the brown is. So you want to reach in the center here. This is your 5th peg going down, and go forward. Now grab the last piece, remove it off the loom, and start to loop up the brown and slide your piece on. My teardrop just came off. I'm just fixing it. Now this is up to you if you'd like to take a single brown or a single yellow to make a teardrop. I'm going to take a yellow. So reach in between all these bands here in the center, grabbing the bottom band of this yellow, grabbing both ends, and slide over. Just give it a little tug. Now he's ready to come off the loom. Just going to reach in and remove him. So this is what you should have, and I'm going to show you how to fix. So what you're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to bring the elastics to one side on the arm and one leg, and then you're going to pause the video to do the other side. So I just find it easier to use my hook, and we're just grabbing 2 of these bands and bringing it to the other side. So I'm just going to give it a little stretch, and it doesn't matter which band you're grabbing. On that single band that we looped 4 times, you just want to bring it to the other side of the arm. We're going to grab another one, give it a little stretch, and then bring it to the other side of the arm. So you'll have 2 bands on either side now. And you can just fix that. We're going to do his shoe now. So just these bands with the 4 loops, and bring it to the other side of his shoe. Grabbing one more and bringing it to the other side. So you can pause the video now to fix the other side. So what we're going to do now is just fix his face. So you just want to bring it forward. The back is where these loose bands are, and this would be the front. So you just want to bring the eyes to the front and then just turn them around to fix how you would like them to look. And then you can just flatten the face. And now we're going to hide the slip knot. So I'm just going to turn them around, bring my hook through the center of the head here, grab that single that we did the slip knot and bring it to the back. Now you should have 4 of these pieces of the hair. One of them is in the back, so I'm just going to pull it towards the front and give it a little squish and just bring them down just a bit. Now, going to the back, you'll have double bands here on the top, and you'll find the double bands here. That's the double bands that we did a figure 8 with. You want to grab the loose bands that are towards the top, and you want to bring it to the front. So just bring his legs through. I should really put my hook down. And just bring it there towards the front. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a stretch, and then you can fix the legs and his shoe. And we're going to do the bandana now. For the bandana, you just need some red and some white. And what we're going to do is just do slip knots. So I'm going to use my loom, just because it's a little bit easier to teach. You can do it by hand. You want to take a single red and a single white, and I'm just going to go down the loom once. I'm going to go at the bottom. Taking a single red and a single white, we are just going to do a slip knot here. So I'm just reaching in the middle of these bands here, grabbing these double bands, going around and doing a slip knot. Giving it a little tug. Just going to remove it off the loom and pull by hand. Now we want the loops to be going in the same direction. So these are facing the opposite way. With your finger, just give it a little twist and they'll now go in the same direction. What you're going to do now is take these double loops. I'm going to turn this around, and we're going to place this back on the loom. So these loose ones will be here, and now I'm going to fix these. They're twisted. Taking double bands, a red and a white, and you just want to do a slip knot at the end. Bringing it through. Sliding over, giving it a little tug. I'm just going to remove off the loom and just making it a little bit tighter, fixing with my fingers again. Just a little turn, and then we're going to take a single red and do a slip knot. So grab these ends, put them on your hook, and the other ends. Single red, attach to your hook, support with your finger, and just bring it through and do a slip knot. And you can just put on his head. And he's pretty much done. But if you'd like to add a mouth, all you're going to do is take a single skin color band and a C-clip. We are going to attach the mouth, and you want to bring, his mouth is going to go on either side of these middle bands. So I'm just going to take my hook and go towards the back and come out the side of his face, just in the center here. Grabbing this band, support with your finger and bring it towards the back. Now, do not let go. You want to come out the other side, just the opposite side of these middle bands, grabbing the other end and bring it towards the back. Now you should have both loops around your hook. You can just take a C-clip and attach. Oh, lost it. And then remove your hook. I hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl. Please subscribe down below. I have a lot more designs to load, and I will see you next time with another. Bye for now.